Go.
Greetings, everyone. My name is Josh Roth, and I'm here today to talk to you about signal and cyber operations in the U.S. Army. I am currently an information technology specialist assigned to the 39th Signal Battalion here in Belgium. So before I get too deep into it, who here has a Facebook, Twitter, social media accounts? Everybody, right? All right. Of those who have a social media account, who knows for 100% fact that it is secured? Okay, so for those of you with your hands down, you are currently at a high risk of being a target by the enemy for a cyber warfare attack, and we'll get into that later. So, let's get right to it. So what is Signal? Signal began in 1860. The first chief of Signal was Dr. Albert Meyer. He was a physician. So, the Signal Corps started with signaliers in the Civil War with flags and torches on the battlefield, and has since evolved into soldiers setting up and maintaining control post nodes across the United States Army to provide communications. Signal soldiers create and secure networks that allow everyday operations to happen, and they also provide customer support to daily users such as myself. So what is cyber? Cyber was created much more recently in 2010, with the first commander being Major General Rhett Hernandez. Cyber maintains security and actively engages in cyber warfare. So the big question, what is cyber warfare? Cyber warfare is any internet-based conflict involving politically motivated attacks on information or information systems. They can disable official networks and websites, disrupt services, steal or alter classified data, and target victims based on social media. So, of those who don't know that their social media accounts are secured, have you ever received any weird messages or friend requests from people you don't know that have no mutual friends that ask you information about yourself or your organization, stuff like that? It makes you a target for these people. So the cyber battlefield is very new, constantly evolving, and we're still learning about it every day, which makes these operations very hard to train for. So what's the big difference between Signal and cyber operations? Signal was designed as a maintenance aspect to create and maintain these networks that allow communications to happen. Cyber was designed to be more proactive, actively engaging the enemy on the cyber battlefield and prevent them from hacking or attacking into it. So what does this mean for the future of our Army? So like I said, cyber is a very new battlefield. We don't know too much about it, which means we need more people to operate inside of it. The Signal Corps is currently at 138% strength, which means the United States Army has way too many Signal soldiers than it needs to operate. And what that means for these soldiers is there's no room for promotion. Some of them are facing separation. So the Army is encouraging these soldiers to reclass into the cyber warfare operations, Specialist MOS, because most of them are already qualified to do so. Now, in regards to leadership in cyber operations, not too many military members fit the billet. The Secretary of Defense, Ashton Carter, has started a new program to allow qualified civilians to enter the military ranks, the very high ranks, to serve in these leadership positions, just because no one is currently qualified to do so. So, in closing, the Signal Corps has served as the Army's main platform for communications for over 150 years. The Cyber Corps was created to fight cyber warfare due to the exponential advancement of technology in and around our Army. So pending your questions, that's all I have for you. Are there any questions?
My question was, you said something about the civilians being able to be higher ranking. When is that going to be effective?
So they're actively trying to start it within the next year, starting with the United States Navy, and after that move into the Air Force, and then soon into the Army.
So what can we do to secure our accounts?
So to secure a social media account, there's a lot of things you can do in privacy settings and security settings to allow certain people not to see your profile, to message you, to friend request you. But on top of that, you can also be conscious of what you post. Don't post anything about your job, where you are, when you go on vacation, because that allows enemies to know where you are and how you're leaving. And yeah. Any more questions? Thank you very much.